Welcome to Biology My Passion. I am Soumya Harikrishna. We are learning the chapter Body Fluids and Circulation. Today we will discuss blood clotting. Whenever there is an open wound, that a tissue is damaged or a blood vessel is damaged, blood comes out. That is called bleeding. But bleeding is very dangerous or it is fatal. So immediately our blood forms a clot. The blood is actually in the liquid form inside our blood vessels. But when it comes in contact with the external environment or the air, it clots. If it is inside the blood vessel also, there can be clot formation using platelets or the thrombocytes, which we already learned about. The blood cells, three types: leukocytes, erythrocytes and thrombocytes. Thrombocytes are called platelets. They are helping in blood clotting. An average time taken for blood clotting is 3 to 4 minutes. When there is a clot forming inside the blood vessel, that is called a thrombus. And this process is called a thrombosis. Thrombosis, different types are there. Thrombosis is very dangerous, sometimes life-threatening as well. We know when the blood is clotting, it's not only the platelets playing a role. Only they cannot do the complete process. A series of enzymes are linked here, and also several proteins, and almost 13 factors are also helping in this process. So whenever there is a cell or blood vessel is getting damaged, the epithelial wall is getting damaged. That will secrete the formation, or that will trigger the formation of factor 12. So what actually happens is, whenever there is a wound forming, immediately the platelets will come there and to make a plug there. They come and adhere together to form a plug. And this plug is not enough because still the blood can ooze out. So to make it more efficient, some fiber-like substances will also come and bind to it. They are called fibrins. So the fibrins form a mesh in which the platelets all will be there. As a result of this, the blood cells will not be able to go out of the damaged part. So this is the initial blood clot forming. But we know if these fibrins are already there and platelets are also there, they may come together and form a clot anywhere, but that is dangerous. So we don't want the fibrin as such in the blood. So in order to avoid that, we are keeping fibrin in an inactive form called a fibrinogen. So fibrinogen is a soluble protein. So in the fibrinogen form, it has a different structure which will not enable it to form a clot. So as long as fibrinogen is there, we have no problem. At the time of injury, the fibrinogen will get converted into fibrin. But how? With the help of another protein called a thrombin. So thrombin is helping in converting fibrinogen to fibrin. Now the question, if thrombin is present in the blood, it will convert fibrinogen to fibrin. Fibrin will make the clot. So can we have thrombin in the blood? No. So we are keeping thrombin in an inactive form called a prothrombin. So prothrombin will get converted into thrombin. Thrombin will convert fibrinogen to fibrin. Fibrin will help in forming the blood clot. Problem solved. But who will convert prothrombin to thrombin? For that we need an enzyme called a thromboplastin or thrombokinase. But from where this thrombokinase will come? We are going backwards, right? So here, whenever there is an open wound, the damaged epithelial tissue will trigger the formation of factor 12. This factor 12 will help in the adhesion of the platelets. So platelets will come together. These damaged endothelial cells and also the platelet clot, that is the adhesion formed, these both will trigger the formation of thromboplastin. This thromboplastin will go and change thrombin to thrombin. Then this thrombin will convert fibrinogen to fibrin. The fibrin will go and cover or trap the platelets together. Then that is called a soft clot. Followed by that, but that soft clot is not enough. So followed by that, calcium ions and fibrinase enzyme will help in forming more stable fibrin filaments which will make the clot very hard. Then a scum is formed there. After that, this full clot will slightly shrink. During that time, all the plasma will come out. But this plasma, it's a straw colored liquid. It oozes out of the wound, but there won't be any clotting factor in it. Then what do we call the plasma without clotting factor? Serum. So this is a series of enzymatic linked process. So if you did not get it completely, please go back and hear it again. This is a flow chart. Okay. So this process is leading to the formation of blood clot. Apart from all this, vitamin K is also essential for blood clotting, because vitamin K is essential for the formation of prothrombin and fibrinogen. Clotting is otherwise called a coagulation.